Hi everyone, so today I just here to talk to you about discipline in trading because actually I just fucked up on a position that happened today, so the 19th June, where I just fucked up literally here. So what happened is that I was on obviously and I saw a position where I get my setup, my pullback, and I can hunter here. I get FVG, some here and here, not that much, I know, and that's what I'm gonna be explaining this. Yeah, I'm gonna explain this later in the video. Um, and the most important thing, sorry for my English, because I'm French, bro. Okay, so what happened is that we're gonna look in M15, okay, and here we can totally see that the trend line is totally bearish. And what happened is that okay, don't put that. Okay, okay, this is for later. And in M5, we can also see that we are bearish. Okay, and then I open something like here, somewhere here. I think, yeah, and here. So before I took my trade, I was just placing some alert in this zone here. Okay, my brain just said, no, you won't gonna wait this alert and you just go buy, because in M5 we can see that the structure is just breaking here, so we can go upper and upper. So I place my order block just here and just waiting here to buy. And this was looking perfect, because even with this you will start getting this absolutely not okay, my bad. Okay, but I was searching for a position here because of this short I see just here in M1, but I didn't even notice in M15. And the fact is, its discipline is really important because of this. Okay, so this is a brain because trader how retarded. Okay, so what your brain wants about trading, you accept trading to being like really profitable, you just want a lot of money about. Okay, so your brain just think about money when you're trading. So what happens is that when you see a position that can be literally valuable for your P&L, you're just gonna took this trade and just fucked up your hedge about your strategy. And you, your spirit, if I can say this like that, you know that you've built like so many trade with your hedge, okay, and so you know that your strategy is actually profitable. Take a look at my hedge about my trading strategy. So here is at least 107 trade with some filter to see the type of trade I took. So actually I'm just looking for myself with FVG on a bullish structure. Okay, so this is how I'm supposed to open my trade, and with this, I get 71% win rate with a total of about 1200 P&L. So we can see this on the chart. It always goes up. And so I was saying that my strategy is right. So I was telling that my strategy is up to 3,500. So what the hell do I have? Okay, 157 trade with 56 win rate. So actually, in all type of my strategy, it's profitable, you know. So okay, we're gonna talk about this in another video, but about this, I would say that even if you have this edge, your brain can just your brain just gonna fuck up by the way that you just want money really fast about trading. And actually, this pissed me off because I just got a funded account, and I know that my discipline is more valuable than this. My strategy that I have worked like 4 hours to 6 hours a day for 2 weeks to make this hedge, I know it's profitable, but knowing that my strategy is actually profitable is a risk to take with your brain. So what I would tell to you is that even if you have the most valuable edge, like I don't know, maybe you have an edge around 3,550, it's good, it's really good, really huge, but if you don't get discipline, like go run 5 kilometers a day and eat healthy, have no distraction when you just how the fuck distraction? Yeah, like this. If you have okay, so no distraction too when you're trading, so you just here is a chart and nothing else. And I don't know, you run 5 kilometers a day, no distraction when you going to trade, and all the things like this, like no TikTok, no Instagram, no playing Roblox or Fortnite, no. These things actually fucked up for trading, and I can tell it because when I was taking this position, I was literally scrolling on YouTube, and that's why I just put Unhook, an extension to cut YouTube. So this is very great, but you have to get discipline. And if you don't want to get discipline, here's another plan for you. You have to not have distraction, like I was telling you below. So what I mean by no distraction is when you're trading, you have no phone, or if you are trading on the phone, you just here with your phone. But it's totally better in a PC because you see the chart more with more accuracy. So no phone, just one piece, like I don't know, your room, or I don't know, if you don't get a piece to get only focused on trading, like you're just sitting in a room with just your PC, your desktop, and just your chart, nothing else. And if you don't have one piece like me, what you can do for it, you just suppress all distraction, like your phone. The only website you have to go is like maybe your prop firm, your chart, your Notion, and even I don't know if it's replay maybe. Yeah, maybe it's replay. So alright. And then like what by all distraction, even just I don't know, a fucking top figuring or other thing, like nothing else, just your PC, your fucking desktop, and you, nothing else. Because you can literally play with the fucking major car. And that's a problem. When you're getting annoyed looking at the chart, your brain gonna try to find an escape to get dopamine because trading is boring. Like trading, I mean, literally around 90% of trading is just waiting. Waiting? Where the fuck do I write this shit? Okay, this is just waiting. Trading is waiting. So you can't have distraction in your room when you're trading. And that's all, okay? So I was telling you that even if you have an hedge, your psychology can just fucked up. And it's right, because when I was doing this mode of strategy backtest on a fixed replay, I was literally doing like 5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and I was literally running 5 kilometers for 10 days in a row. And that was a little hard, but I was working every fucking day to make this backtest, okay? By the way, I was not pulling my data on FX replay. I just took the trade and made some picture of it, because I won't take 2 minutes to take a trade, But so even if you have the biggest hedge, if your discipline is fucked, you're gonna still losing money in trading. And actually today I lose money about this, and I can tell other things about this. Like I just get this instant funded by funding traders, and so I took, we're gonna go here. So okay, here was the first trade that was psychology. I just closed before, because my mind was saying that he gonna just break like this and hit my stop loss below. It was literally at this to hit my TP, and that's why I just closed and lost around 30% of my position in this, because right there you can see it goes way higher than my TP. Okay, then after this I took a trade here that I was not supposed to take. I don't know why I was not supposed to take it. Wait a minute. Okay, okay, maybe I'll write it in a paper, I think. Wait. Yeah, okay, so the second trade that I took right here, okay, we're gonna see it. So in my strategy, I have to have a minimum of 10 candles in my setup, okay? And I'm one, yeah, of 10 candles in my setup. So here, actually, where I open, I have 9. That's why I don't hit a TP, because my discipline was fucked up on the fact that I took a trade I was not supposed to take. Then later, the next day, damn, right here, I took another trade that was not valuable too, because I was not waiting, okay, so at least here, there is no fucking structure in this position. That's why I fucked up to this position and have not a great pullback here. Then after these two trade, I just said to myself, no more trading if I can't get discipline, okay? So the next day what I did is something great. I take a valuable setup that was pretty great here. And the next day too, I get some profitable day. Let me find the position. There is more here. Yep. That I hit another TP, and that was great too. I get all the things I have to see of this pattern. And then what happened today is that I just don't even look at the berry structure that was actually made today. No, this, no, I don't take this. Wait, here. Because here we're on the bearish market, and my brain wants this to being real, and that's how I hate stop loss, because I was not disciplined today to make this trade. And by the way, in this morning I just missed two positions, one here where I can see my setup, and another here, and I can see my setup too, and hit 2 TP today, but I just missed them. Okay, so yeah, the video is about to end, but the fact that I would say is that you have to have no fucking distraction and have a huge discipline to be in trading, and this is literally the hardest part in trading, because if you're not disciplined, you just take shit like the trade I just took today. And if you have distraction, like before this trade, you won't gonna focus on the position. And if I was just looking at the chart, I was knowing and focus on the fact that you have to pass this shit to being on a bullish structure. And that's why you can't have distraction when you're trading. Actually, it's make 4 years I'm in trading. 4 years I'm trying to being profitable in this shit. And I know that I'm profitable with my hedge, but if my discipline just quiet me, I'm just gonna hit stop loss and stop loss and stop loss. And that's why, yeah, my video is boring. It's kind of boring, I know it, but you can't just think about profitability if you have distraction and if you do not have discipline. Like, I'm just gonna laugh at you if you say the otherwise. Like, it's impossible to be profitable in long term if you do not have this. And that's fucking real. Maybe not on overall, but I know that in many cases it's like that at work. Okay, and so yeah, that's all I would say about this. So what we're gonna talk in another video, I don't know. Maybe about a risk reward and win rate, because this is important to know about these two fucking things, because a lot of people think it's not profitable, but they are. And so in this channel, I just gonna talk about my experience in trading, and talk about my position, my bad, and maybe some knowledge. And actually, I won't make this channel to being like a guru of trading. I just want to share my knowledge and make you profitable too. I won't gonna sell some courses or some code. Like maybe one day I'm gonna take 5 people to being profitable with me. I can say I'm gonna be rich as fuck with trading because in these 4 fucking years I just been like profitable, not profitable, profitable, not profitable. And when you just get discipline and focus on your shot, it's just going like this. And that's the difference, okay? And yeah, that's all. And yeah, all trader are retarded. Like, yeah, this is too high. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think this is great. This is great. Um, by the way, I will tell you that a little motivational quote that you already know that 95% are unprofitable in trading. You know why? It's simple as fuck. They can't just undo the psychology of trading. Like they quit because they think they're not gonna do it. And that's why you have to be disciplined as fucking trading. Okay. So yeah. Okay, that was bad. So yeah. See you I don't know when. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. Hope on you're gonna make it. I'm gonna make it too with you all. And bye bye.